forget what else that we had for the. Do we have more things?
Yeah, no, just the last one.
We have one more.
Yeah, that's me.
You guys are a good time to be doing.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Good afternoon, everybody. How's it going? We want a presentation 5 to 5, so I'll try to keep it short and sweet. And we've had a lot of good information here tonight, but I'll try to wow you with the last one. So, this is my venture growth pitch. I actually gave this pitch last year, but I'm here doing it again. I enjoyed it so much. Hopefully the second round is better than the first. So starting off, who is Keaton Jennings? So I graduated in the fall of 2021 from Margaret Mercer University. I graduated with a bachelor's in marketing with certificates in both entrepreneurship and sales. I was a Dean Scholar, graduated magna cum laude. I'm currently a semi-professional soccer player at the Pittsburgh Hotspurs, and I am a part of the workforce as a supply chain associate at the Fastenal Company, which is a pretty strong relation with Army in regard to the sales certificate program. So my entrepreneurial venture is Mauer Athletics. So Mauer Athletics is a soccer-specific goalkeeper glove company that offers the highest quality products at affordable pricing. So Mauer Athletics has been in existence since 2018 and offers products to soccer goalkeepers to wear when they're playing. And Mauer Athletics is comprised of 3 entrepreneurs: Robert Lukey, Bryce Torito, and myself. And one quick fun fact about Mauer is the word Mauer in German means wall. So what we kind of went for with that name is if you're a wall in the goal, it's going to be really hard to score. So why Mauer Athletics? There's so many different options on the market, and there's more and more that seem to be just joining at all times. So Mauer Athletics, we feel that customers are getting taken advantage of with constantly increasing prices, and people just really seem to be getting priced out of their passion with their gloves. Some people, they want to go out and have fun and wear a pair of gloves once a week, but they're finding themselves having to pay over $150 to $200. It's just not worth it, and they have to choose to go do something else because they can't afford to keep doing it. And so another reason of why Mauer Athletics, we feel there's a good opportunity in the market. We feel that we can offer really great products at affordable prices and kind of undercut the massive brands of Nike, Adidas, Puma, the name brands that pretty much try to do everything. We feel that they've kind of gotten too far away from their customer base, and that with that there's kind of this fresh layer to come in at a lower price and really value customer service and just overall offering the best product that can be offered. And yeah, so kind of gone into the third point on the last one. So a lot of companies seem to just go away from the customer focus, and they'll mass produce 500,000 pairs and hope that they sell. Customers are kind of in a box. They don't feel that their opinion is really important, and they feel that they're just kind of stuck to buy the stuff. And even companies like Mauer Athletics that have grown have also gone away from the customer service model. So we feel that if we keep the customer service there, then it's just going to continue to grow organically, and those customers are going to stay there, spread word of mouth, do all the great things that make small businesses really successful. Okay, so before I get into the slide, who has seen a soccer goal glove in person? Alrighty, so that's good. I'm surprised. I thought it would be less. So the 3 main products that we offer and that are on the screen here. So the first one on the left is called the Mauer Icon Burst. As you can see, kind of looking for a multicolored approach, something different than our other offerings, and add the color pop behind the fall leaves. And on the right, that's the Mauer Dynamic range, which is looking to capture a triple color combo, which pretty much looks quite dynamic, that's why that's the name. And to kind of just pop. And then on the bottom line there, that's the Mauer Icon, which is the best selling range, and it's kind of iconic to the range. That's the thought process there. But with all of this, we felt that there was an opportunity to really use the customer feedback we've gotten and make something new. So I'll jump around here. So kind of just after looking at the market and just seeing what people would like and what we don't have, we ended up coming with the Mauer Icon Slate. So while most of you have seen a goalie glove in person, I don't think anyone has seen the glove in person. So I'm going to go ahead and you guys can open up the zipper and pass that around to see what it is in person. If you want to try it on your hand, do whatever you like, but that is the Mauer Icon Slate. So here's some photos, but there's nothing better than getting an in-person look. Here we have 3 professional photos just for some simple product marketing to show the consumer base what they're looking at. And so you may wonder, why the Icon Slate? What's different? Why would this be something new? All that kind of stuff. So the Icon Slate, it's a completely different look from what we've had before. It's completely blacked out, which the market seems to receive very, very well. Additionally, the Icon Slate uses a similar design to the Mauer Icon, which is what we want to keep our brand looking like in the future, while also trying to add unique twists here and there. And as you may see on the glove, it's extended on the bottom, which does help add a larger catching area, which is helpful in the realm of being a soccer goalie. And lastly, with Icon Slate, it was a limited quantity order of gloves, which allowed us to test the market, see if it worked. And fortunately, I was able to receive the funding from the fellowship program, the small $500 grant that was really amazing to allow an awesome market test like this without taking too much risk. Being a small business, a $500 investment may not seem large, but if it doesn't work, then you're stuck and you can be in real trouble. So the next steps in the short term, and this is referencing back to 2021 and the beginning part of this presentation. It was to finalize a marketing plan, create content to showcase the product, and lastly release the product, which it was released June 1st, 2021. And then the long term was to evaluate the response to the product, assess the overall approach of trying to apply it in smaller quantities and see if the market liked it, and then see if it would make sense to continue offering an Icon Slate or to move into a different direction, because that's media testing thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So just concluding the first part here, just want to mention that being a part of this program really helped me experience this great opportunity and learn from successful entrepreneurs, like the entrepreneurs in residence, people that came and talked to us even for an hour, was able to learn so much from them. And just from the first year of the experience, I learned so much, and it really helped me kind of just grow and just throw myself out there and see if it would work. And it ended up being a really awesome opportunity. And this was the end of the 2021 presentation, but it's 2022, exactly 1 year later. So I have a little loading sign, 1 year later, and here we are to current day. So the Mauer Icon Slate, 51 pairs have sold. There's been over $3,000 generated in sales. There have been 2 reorders of the gloves, and lastly, it's the best-selling glove, the new headliner product, and everyone that knows Mauer knows the Icon Slate. And so just kind of continuing with achievements. So this goalkeeper's name is Nate Steinwasher. He was a professional athlete that we reached out to, and he wore our gloves, and he really kind of rose to importance with having a great season. And as you can see right down there, he's sporting our glove, and he plays at the largest professional soccer team in Detroit, called Detroit City FC. So you can just imagine the marketing boom and all of the brand reputability and all of that came with it. And secondly, just more overall product photos. There's me on the left using it in action, and there's my friend named Aitor, who originates from Spain, playing in a semi-professional league as well. So just some action photos there. And you may be wondering, where do we go from here? We've purchased the Icon Slate in a small test order for $3,000 in sales, doing really great. Reorders, become a normal stock item. Where do you go from here? So, just 2 days ago, we released 3 more gloves. So starting from left to right, we have the Mauer Icon Mist, which it's going down the value proposition and kind of feature of being able to be used in the rain, which is the similar line to another glove that we already offer. The second one is called the Mauer Icon Feuer, which means fire in German, and it also goes back to the German roots of Mauer being a wall. And lastly, it's the Mauer Icon Grün, which pretty self-explanatory. It's green, and Grün in German means green, so that's how we named that one. And fortunately, I actually have the Mauer Icon Mist to pass around and show everyone today as well. So that's where we are in current day, and all I have to say is I'll see you guys this time next year with more, and hopefully more things develop and there's more exciting things to share. So thank you very much for listening. If there's any questions, we'd be more than happy to answer. Thanks. Alrighty.
Any plans to market internationally, or is that already happening?
It's very difficult, and the reason why is the current setup of the company is dropship from Cleveland, because it's just the overhead cost of having a warehouse and having a great deal of inventory can really eat away at the possibility of testing things. And going international, it's very difficult to try and go into a different country, because every country seems to have so many people trying to do the same thing that it's tough to differentiate. Yes?
I come from a very country where soccer is everything, Nigeria.
Oh, really?
And I'm sitting here thinking, dude, you have to, because we have a market of, like, I don't know what they're called, but basically, sporting goods, especially soccer goods that are not high quality, and people constantly purchase from the US. Like, they will purchase and ship them back, so their gloves are super high quality. I think, I don't know, I understand it's difficult, but there is a market out there for in countries where soccer is good.
It is, it's the world's game, it
Yeah,
really is.
that's all it's like.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I'm still playing to this day. I mean, I just went to a soccer field this morning, 5:30, and did it. I mean, I'm living it, I love it. So getting to wear the product that we design, it's really just the whole package.
I can't wait for the world to see, this is, the gloves are quality.
Yes?
So my question is, how did you, I guess, work on to get the first design, like the first glove? Like, did you have a friend of a friend that was a manufacturer? Did you email?
So it started out doing a fundraiser for a foundation where I kind of went out on my own and just looked around, looked online, and I got a random DM on Instagram from the guys that I make goalie gloves. I messaged them back, and then things kind of just developed from there. And just a whole ton of collaboration. It's kind of interesting. We're pretty close to the same age, the supplier and myself, so we've been able to like develop a relationship together, learn together, which has had challenges. Like I've made mistakes, he's made mistakes, but it's part of a strong, growing relationship, and we've been able to work together really closely in regard to designing things, giving opinions, being straight up and honest, which I feel like isn't really rare because, or is pretty rare because in terms of manufacturing, if someone is going to pay for gloves, the manufacturers say, yes, I'll make them, because they want the business. They don't care. They don't care if the business, if a company like Mauer Athletics would spend $1,000 and not make a penny, they wouldn't care because they got their work, they're good, like see you later. But it's been like a really cool process developing a relationship with the supplier and being friends with them. Like we Snapchat like back and forth, and he lives like he's 10 hours ahead of me in the world. It's just like, wow. I can't believe that's actually a thing, but being able to have like that great of a supplier relationship that cares about the business and I care about his business as well, I think it's really been able to help the kind of overall growth and development.
Do they come in women's sizes?
So it's kind of just standardized into it's like kind of
Rethink it, because right now, women, now that student athletes can pass it off their own image, female basketball is in second place behind American football. And women's soccer is huge.
yeah, it's only
So it's a
gonna get better.
domestic opportunity for you.
deal. Definitely, I appreciate the feedback on the public working. Any other questions? Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it.
I'm gonna go back in. Thanks all you amazing people. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm excited for all your product services and you are. Okay, this is an example.